Seriously? Hey you guys, and welcome to this wishlist video with me, 6+ Stevo. In this one, we're talking start collecting sets. Now these sets, they represent fantastic value. For the bargain price of £50, you basically get a starter army. But the contents of the box, when sold separately, usually comes to quite a bit more than £50. For example, the Orks start collecting set, if you break that contents down separately, comes to £80 value. Now bear in mind this is pounds, sterling, UK prices, so overseas people, you have your prices, but regardless, it represents really good value. And the prices I'm discussing here are also Games Workshop prices. There's plenty of other online sellers and things where you can get these things up to sort of 20% discount, so the prices can reduce further. But for the argument of this video, we're going to stick to GW prices. So yeah, the current start collecting set for Orks, like I say, it's £50 like all the start collecting sets. And in that set currently we get boys, which come to £18, the Death Dread, which is £31 separately, and the knobs, which are £15.50, and then you get a Pain Boy as well for £15.50. And like I say, all that adds up to £80 value, so you're making a £30 saving there, and that's before you've gone to one of those online retailers and bought at a discounted price. So yeah, the current set for Orks does represent really good value, and you do get a really good starter army in there. I myself, that's how I started my Ork army, with this set. The Death Dread in there is a big draw, because that's an amazing kit. Boys, you've got to have boys. The more the merrier. You can basically make 11 boys out of that set. It does come with the options to make a knob, but the knobs that come in the boys sets, they're just sort of slightly upgraded boys, so generally I don't do that. I just use the parts in there to make another boy, so I get 11. You do, however, get the proper set of knobs, 5 of which is a really cool set. You've got loads of sort of conversion and kit bashing options in there. It comes with a variety of weapons and heads and all kinds of stuff. You've got power claws, big choppers, you've got combi shooters, you've got some good stuff in there, and you get a little ammo run in there thrown in for free. And then of course you get the Pain Boy, which is your sort of snap fit, well, not snap fit, but he's a singular pose model, but a pretty imposing, cool model. Yeah, this set's really cool. I like it. However, Orktober is fast approaching, and with Orktober we are getting a new codex, so our rules are being refreshed. We are getting new kits and new models. We've already seen some of those with the buggies and things, the Boomdacker Snaz wagon. The names of the other two, I don't remember. They're going to come to me, but not during the filming of this video. And there's also the War Boss on Death Killer Trike, I think it's called. So we've got some really cool new stuff coming. But it had me thinking, with all this new stuff coming out, there is a very strong chance that we are going to get a new start collecting set. And so that got me thinking further about what I would like to see in a start collecting set, personally. So I had a little think about it, and I was looking through the website at the different kits and models and ranges that are available and the prices, and I was sort of thinking to myself, if I could design the start collecting kit and put in whatever I wanted for the similar sort of value, so we're looking at around about the £80 mark, what would I put in there, and what would I see as a really good starting point for Ork players? And not just as a starting point, but also as veteran players, as just a set that you would possibly want to buy several times over to add to your army. So I had a look through the bits, and this is what I've come up with, and this is my wish list for what I would like to see in an Orc start collecting set. So first off, boys, it's just standard. I don't think you can do a start collecting set without having boys in the set. It's compulsory, really, and any Orc player worth their salt, it doesn't really matter what clan you're playing, what type of army you're playing, you generally are going to be using a lot of boys. So they're the backbone of your army, the mainstay of your army, so they've got to be in there. So yeah, straight away, a set of boys. After that, what would I like to see in there? Well, you've got to have something big, something sort of centerpiecey that sort of draws the eye and pulls you in. In the current set, it's the Death Dread. However, what I would like to see in a start collecting set is the mech gun. The mech gun is a really cool kit. It comes with loads of options. I think there's, is it 4 different weapon types you can have on there? You've got all your grot crew with it, and it's an awesome kit, and that retails at £28 currently. The thing is with mech guns though, for £28 it's a fairly expensive model, but on the tabletop, in terms of points, it's fairly cheap. And also mech guns, they work well en masse. You can just use them singularly and they might do their job, but generally, I mean, personally for me, I like the idea of having a battery of these things, you know, like up 3 to 5 of them in a line, just pumping out loads of Dakka. I really like the idea of that, and so for me personally, I would love to see a start collecting set that includes these. So it would give me a way of obtaining these cheaper, because yeah, they're really cool. But I'd love a way of being able to obtain these cheaper, definitely. The next thing I would like to include is Mega Knobs. Mega Knobs are expensive as hell. £38. It's ludicrously expensive, but regardless, I'll go into that on tomorrow's video. Just for now, let's say Mega Knobs, really cool. I would love to have a lot of these in my army. I'm a Bad Moon player. I love the idea of having at least one full squad of 10 of these, possibly more. And the cool thing about the Mega Knobs though is that you've got so many different options in there. You've got the option to make a big mech in Mega Armor with a variety of different sort of weapon combinations, and then the Mega Knobs themselves, you've got the options of having them with kill saws, or you've got the option of having them with power claws and combi weapons or custom shooters, and you've also got your little bonus grot oiler there for the big mech. And so again, it's another set that would entice people into buying this start collecting set several times over, and that's what I'd like to see in it, basically. A set of boys, mech guns and Mega Knobs, and that would give you 21 miniatures. The current set has 19 miniatures. Yeah, I mean 5 of those miniatures are the grot gunners for the mech gun, and another one is the grot oiler for the big mech, so I suppose they don't really count. So it would, in terms of sort of a starter army, would be smaller and yeah, fairly elite, but you're getting your boys in there, you're getting possibly a character depending how you build it, so you've got an HQ choice in there, or just your elites if you build them as Mega Knobs. You've got your heavy support mech gun in there, and I think it gives you quite a good starting point for an army. And not only that, but unlike the current set, it's a set that you could buy over and over again. Now, I know you can do it with the current set, but you do have some dead weight in there. For example, the Pain Boy. I don't think many players are going to want several models that all look exactly the same, like you get with the Pain Boy. I mean, that's a minor issue. I mean, I'm sure you buy the set and then sell off the Pain Boy or convert or whatever. The knobs, the dread, the boys, you could buy several of them over and over. Although the knobs, not so much. I mean, you are going to use a fair few of them as, you know, knobs in your boys squads and, you know, as a knob squad on their own. And you do get a lot of conversion options and stuff with them. But with the mega knobs, I just think you're getting it again, like the Met gun. If these were in a start collecting set, it would give us a fantastic way to obtain these a lot cheaper. So for £50, if you were getting mega knobs, Met gun, and a set of boys, for me as a Bad Moon player, that would be incredible. And I was looking at loads of different other options as well. Things like having the looter / burner kit included, especially if you're getting a boys set and then you're getting the looter and burners. That would give you the option of making both the looters and the burners by kit bashing them with the boys kit. So there's some good options there. Also, the idea of having flash kits in there appealed to me, but after weighing up the options, I came up with this: boys, Met gun, mega knobs. That comes to £84. So yeah, if you were making a saving of £34, and that's not unrealistic. Like I say, the current set's already a value of £80, and I think other sets are even better value than R1. So I certainly think it's doable, and I think it's a way for GW to make some of these expensive kits a little bit more obtainable, and start collecting sets appealing to players who aren't just starting out, but players who already have an army and want to bulk out existing squads or bulk out existing units. This is a really good way to entice us in to spend our cash and get these kits. Do I think this is going to happen? Hell no, I don't think this is going to happen. I think I would be amazed if this happens. I do, though, think there is a strong chance of us getting a start collecting set. I just don't think it's going to be what this wishlist video is asking for. What it's much more likely to be is a set that includes some of the new stuff, combined with some of our existing stuff. So I think you will still get boys. That's going to be a standard. You're going to get boys in there. But I imagine it's going to come with possibly some sort of new character, you know, whether that be a mech or a weird boy or a new war boss or something. And it will probably come with maybe the new buggy in there. We've seen the 2 buggies that you get in the Speed Freak set. Maybe the 3rd one will be included in a new start collecting set. I mean, none of this has been confirmed, by the way. We don't know if we are going to get a new start collecting set. But I think with it being Orktober, new codex, I think a lot of models being redone and new kits coming out, I think it's highly likely that we do get one. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling on with my wish list here. Share your thoughts below. Do you like the idea of the set I've put together? Or do you think it's garbage? Or do you think it's probably a little bit too specialised and not for everyone? Share your thoughts below. Share what you would like to see in a new start collecting set. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. This is 6+ Stevo, signing out.